Have you ever been afraid of a change? I did once, almost 4 years ago. It was 2017 and I was studying my 6th year of piano in elementary school of music in my town. Generally, people study 4 years of elementary courses and then they apply for the conservatory, but I didn't do that. Some of my friends were already at the conservatory of the next town, but the idea of going to the conservatory terrified me. So when my father told me that I was going to the access exam to the conservatory, I panicked. At the time, I did not know that that would be one of the best things that could happen to me. In my opinion, the most important thing for a musician is to be in love with music. At that moment, I wasn't in love with music, and maybe one of the reasons was my piano teacher. I was her student for 6 years, and over the years, I was less and less motivated to practice. That's why I didn't want to go to the conservatory. I felt that the conservatory was that dark place where I wouldn't do it right because of the seriousness and difficulty that that place transmitted me. But I was so wrong. In that year, I was supposed to work on the musical scores that were required for the access exam, but I wasn't taking it seriously until 1 month before the end of the school year, and therefore for the exam, that my father told me that I was applying for the conservatory for real. I had to prepare and study the musical scores that I didn't prepare during the whole school year in 1 month, and I was so afraid that the exam day would come. A few weeks before the exam, my father and I went to the conservatory to meet the director and my future teacher. My teacher was called Alejandro, and I realized quickly that he wasn't like my previous teacher. We told him my situation, and he was really understanding. He also made me play a piece of a song, and although it wasn't a perfect execution, I felt comfortable. The day of the exam came, and I would say that it was one of the days that I have been the most nervous. My uncle was the one who was with me in the exam, and he calmed me a lot, and I am fairly grateful for that today. I went in and I met the other 5 girls and boys that were going to do the piano exam. There were loads of more children, but they played different instruments. I met 2 girls, Claudia and Lucia, and I started talking with them, which just made me more nervous. They were so ready and prepared. They were not nervous at all, and if I remember correctly, they did it so well. When I finished, I knew that I could have done it so much better, that I could have played the piano better than that, but I couldn't change the past, and fortunately, I was accepted. I didn't know that could make me so happy. In my first days, the picture that I created in my head about the conservatory disappeared. It was different than my elementary academy, but it was better. Now, I am studying my 4th year of professional teaching and I am extremely motivated. I have met fun and great people and my teachers are amazing. It is true that I have struggled also with piano teacher in the conservatory, but now I am Alejandro's student again, like my first year. Thanks to him, I am in love with music and that is fairly important to me. 4 years ago, I thought that the change of starting professional teaching in the conservatory was really bad. I didn't want to get out from my comfort zone, but that was the best thing I could have done. I was completely afraid of changes. Now, I know that it is good to get out of the comfort zone, because you can discover new and better things. By studying in the conservatory, I discovered that the music is so much more than go to class after a long day in school and play the score in front of you. Because now, I am able to realize what I feel when I am playing the piano, or when someone else is playing their instrument. Changes are not always bad, and we don't have to fear them, because they can make our life better.